Speaking truth to power was something that came easily to Alyssa.
If she saw something that needed to be corrected, she spoke up. And the country is better off for that.
Alyssa first came to my attention because she was a very prominent, very well-respected analyst from the Central Intelligence Agency. The reason we have an intelligence community is to do three things: scan the horizon, identify threats, and present them to decision makers before events dictate. Give them time to do something about it.
Policymaker calls, says, I need something right away on this subject. Analyst has to be able to turn it around very quickly.
On many occasions, having to write, deliver, brief.
As a political analyst, she would have to address the economic issues, the military issues, and then help explain it to our policymaking colleagues.
It's easy to talk about this, but when you walk into an Oval Office and you're sitting and you're looking across and the faces you're seeing are the President of the United States, the Vice President, the Secretary of Defense, the Secretary of State, and you're going to tell them something they're going to disagree with and they don't want to hear, that takes courage. Alyssa, in my view, is full of courage. I never saw her flinch at any of those moments, not one. My name is Matt Barrett, and I was at the Central Intelligence Agency for 32 years.
Hi, my name is Robert Cardillo. I recently retired from a 36-year career as a member of the United States intelligence community.
I was the director of the Office of Iraq Analysis. I had been at CIA for about 20 years. Alyssa was one of the analysts who worked in the office, and one of the small group of people we had sent forward to Baghdad to help us understand what was going on in Iraq.
My name is Jane Green. I was the group chief when Congresswoman Slotkin worked for me.
Iraq was so complicated and so important to the country that we decided to deploy a bunch of analysts to Baghdad.
When she went over to Iraq, she felt very mission focused. She was going for the mission, and she was eager to accomplish the mission.
When people decide to join the U.S. intelligence community, they do it for a reason that's bigger than themselves.
On the left side of the entryway, right across where we have all the stars of CIA officials who've been killed serving their country, is a scripture from the New Testament. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. It's John 8:32. That says a lot about the most profound aspects of CIA culture, into which Alyssa fit hand in glove.
Alyssa had it all. She was able to talk straight to everybody.
She just had a very calm and thoughtful way of presenting, various scenarios for the way ahead. What are the potential benefits of a decision? What are the risks associated with it? And how one should weigh through those. And don't think I met anyone who was as good at Alyssa at finding that balance to get to that best decision for the country.
She took that same kind of caring and transferred it to the state of Michigan.
I think in some ways Alyssa's experience at CIA couldn't be more ideal to cultivate the things I think most Americans would want in a representative.
The constituents in her district, you're specifically fortunate to have someone who is so dedicated to your well-being.
I tell people all the time, I know a congresswoman. And she used to work for me, and she was amazing back then.
Alyssa's experience in CIA really made her a perfect candidate for Congress, for being the exceptional congresswoman that she is.